The basics of Bitcoins and blockchains. Introduction. Welcome to this easy-to-read summary of the basics of Bitcoins and blockchains by Anthony Lewis. In the following text, you will learn in simple English how money works, what Bitcoin and blockchain are, and why they matter today. Each chapter is explained with clear examples and everyday words, so you can understand even if you are still learning English. As you read, you will also improve your vocabulary and grammar, just like learning through a book. Let's begin our journey into the exciting world of digital money and technology. Chapter 1. What is money? Money is something we all use every day. We use it to buy food, clothes, and things we need. But have you ever asked, what is money? Money is not just paper or coins. It is a tool that people use to trade. Long ago, people traded goods directly. For example, a farmer gave milk and got bread from a baker. This was called bartering. But bartering had problems. What if the baker didn't need milk? That's why people started using money. Money can be anything people agree has value. In the past, people used gold, silver, salt, or even shells as money. Today, most countries use paper money and coins. We also use digital money with credit cards, apps, and websites. But the most important thing about money is trust. People trust that the money they receive can be used later to buy something else. Without trust, money has no value. Chapter 2. What is Bitcoin? Bitcoin is a new kind of money. It is 100% digital. This means it lives on computers and the internet. You cannot hold Bitcoin in your hand like coins or paper money. Bitcoin was created in 2009 by someone, or a group, using the name Satoshi Nakamoto. Nobody knows who this person is. Bitcoin is different from regular money. It is not controlled by a bank or government. Instead, it is controlled by a computer system. People all over the world can send Bitcoin to each other without needing a bank. This makes Bitcoin useful for people in places where banks are not easy to use. Another special thing about Bitcoin is that there will only ever be 21 million Bitcoins. This makes Bitcoin rare, like gold. Because it is limited, many people think its value will grow over time. Chapter 3. What is blockchain? Blockchain is the system that keeps Bitcoin working. It is like a public notebook that everyone can see. Every time someone sends or receives Bitcoin, the information goes into this notebook. But no one can erase or change what is already written. Each page of the notebook is called a block. A block holds a list of transactions. When a block is full, a new page is started. All the pages are connected. That's why it is called a blockchain, a chain of blocks. This notebook is not kept in just one place. It is shared on thousands of computers around the world. Everyone has the same copy. If someone tries to cheat and change a page, the others will see the mistake. That's what makes blockchain safe and honest. Chapter 4. How is Bitcoin safe? Bitcoin uses a special kind of math called cryptography. This math keeps your Bitcoin safe. Every time you send Bitcoin, computers check your transaction. These computers work together to make sure everything is correct. If they agree, the transaction goes into the blockchain. Each Bitcoin wallet has two codes. One is a public key, like your bank account number. You can share this with others so they can send you Bitcoin. The other is a private key, like your secret password. You must never share your private key. If someone gets it, they can take your Bitcoin. This system helps keep your money safe, but it also means you are responsible. If you lose your private key, No one can help you. Your Bitcoin is gone forever. Chapter 5. What is mining? Mining is how Bitcoin stays alive. It is also how new Bitcoins are made. Think of mining like solving a big, hard puzzle. The puzzle is math, and it helps confirm transactions. Many computers around the world race to solve the puzzle. The first one to solve it gets a reward, some new Bitcoins. This is called the mining reward. Every time a block is added to the blockchain, the miner gets paid. Mining is very important. It makes sure the system works correctly, but it also takes a lot of electricity and strong computers. That's why big companies with powerful machines often do the mining. Chapter 6. Other cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin was the first, but now there are thousands of cryptocurrencies. Each one is different. Some are faster, some are more private. One of the most popular is Ethereum. Ethereum is like Bitcoin, but it can do more. It lets people create smart contracts. These are small computer programs that run by themselves. For example, a smart contract can send money when a job is finished. It doesn't need a human to check it. This makes Ethereum useful for apps, games, and businesses. Other popular cryptocurrencies include Litecoin, Ripple XRP, and Cardano. Each one has a different purpose or goal. Chapter 7. Investing in cryptocurrencies. Some people buy cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin as an investment. They hope the price will go up in the future. This has happened before. In 2010, one Bitcoin cost less than $1. In 2021, it was worth over $60,000. But investing in cryptocurrency is also risky. The price can go up and down very quickly. One day you may be rich, and the next day you may lose money. This is called volatility. Before you invest, always do your research. Read about the coin. Understand what it does. Only invest what you can afford to lose. Never borrow money to buy crypto. Chapter 8. Risks and scams. Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies are exciting, but they are not always safe. One big problem is scams. Some people try to trick you. They may say, "Send me Bitcoin, and I will send you back double." These are lies. If you send Bitcoin to a scammer, it is gone forever. Another risk is hacking. If someone gets your private key, they can take your coins. That's why it's important to keep your wallet safe. Use strong passwords and two-step login when possible. Also, don't fall for fake cryptocurrencies. Some coins are made just to steal money from people. Always check if the project is real and if people you trust support it. Chapter 9. The future of blockchain. Blockchain is not only for Bitcoin, it can help in many areas of life. For example, in voting, blockchain can make sure votes are counted correctly. In shipping, it can track where products come from. In medicine, it can protect health records. In education, it can store certificates safely. Many people think blockchain is like the internet in the 1990s, new, exciting, and full of future possibilities. As more people learn how to use it, we may see big changes in how we live, work, and communicate. Conclusion. The Basics of Bitcoins and Blockchains by Anthony Lewis is a very helpful and friendly guide for people who want to understand digital money and new technology. Many books about cryptocurrency are difficult to read, but this one explains everything in a simple and clear way. You do not need to be a computer expert or have a technical background. Even if you are just starting, you will understand the ideas step by step. The book starts with the history of money, so you can learn how people used to trade and how money has changed over time. Then it teaches you what Bitcoin is, why it was created, and how it is different from traditional money. You will also learn about blockchain, which is the technology behind Bitcoin. This part is very important because blockchain is used in many new projects today, not only in cryptocurrency. One of the best parts of this book is how it connects everything together. It doesn't just talk about one coin or one technology. It shows you the big picture. You will learn how mining works, what wallets are, what private keys and public keys mean, and how to stay safe from scams. There are also examples of other coins like Ethereum and how smart contracts work. If you are thinking about investing in cryptocurrency, this book can help you understand the risks and rewards. It explains why prices go up and down and gives tips for staying careful and smart when you buy or trade coins. It helps you think like an investor, not just a fan of crypto. Also, this book is a great way to improve your English. As you read, you will learn many new words and phrases related to money, technology, and finance. You will also practice reading longer texts and understanding complex ideas in easy language. So, this is a great book for people who want to learn about both cryptocurrency and English at the same time. In short, this book gives you the tools to understand the future of money and the language to talk about it. If you want to be ready for the digital world, this book is the perfect place to start. It's clear, simple, and full of useful knowledge for your brain and for your English skills.
From the book The Basics of Bitcoins and Blockchains, I learned what Bitcoin really is and how it works. The book explains how people use blockchain technology to keep information safe and honest. It also teaches why cryptocurrencies are important, how to stay safe when using them, and what we should know before investing. This book helps me understand the future of money and technology in a very simple way.